8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff. Go Starlink to the Falcon, Space Force inaugural launch.
Stage separation confirmed.
And there is stage separation and second engine start.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
And yes, we have another landing. This is the 4th landing of this vehicle and the 48th Falcon 9 first stage landing to date. There we go. That's all 60 of those Starlink satellites on their merry way. It's a beautiful sight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff. Simplify, aim high. Go Falcon, go Dragon.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Miko. Dragon launch escape initiated.
Dragon's away.
And you can hear some really loud cheering in the room. Okay, you just saw a bright flash there. It looks like that may be Falcon 9 breaking up. And there you just saw the trunk jettison. Again, some really loud cheers here in Hawthorne, California. This test is looking great so far.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
All right, and yes. Awesome. That's the 3rd landing of this booster. 2nd time landing on, of course, I Still Love You.
Falcon 9 was 1.
Here it should be coming up. There we go. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's those 60 Starlink satellites successfully separating from stage 2. And that beautiful planet there is the planet that those satellites are going to provide internet service to.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Falcon 9 is pitching downrange.
Miko.
Stage separation confirmed.
And there we've just had Miko
Acquisition
main engine
Bermuda.
cutoff and stage separation.
And ignition.
And there it goes. Another round of satellites out in space.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff. Carpe diem, Dragon 1.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage separation confirmed.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
And the Falcon has landed for the 50th time in SpaceX history.
Stage 2.
Oh, there we have visual confirmation of deployment of the solar arrays. As Dragon stretches its wings for the very last time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Miko 1.
Stage separation confirmed.
And there is that live view. So you can see on your screen the satellites are slowly separating away from the second stage, and over the next few weeks they will distance themselves from each other and eventually use their onboard ion thrusters to make their way to their final orbit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
Falcon 9 switching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Stage separation confirmed.
Successful MECO. Successful stage sep. And it appears we have reignited or ignited that second stage engine for SES-1.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
There it is. Let's see. We have cheers. We have a rocket. Awesome. This is the 4th landing for this booster. And as you can hear, everybody here is super stoked to see it there. All right, that's those 60 Starlink satellites. Look at that cool glow around them. Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
America has launched. And so rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 seconds into flight, stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
T plus 30 seconds into this historic mission. Flying crew on board Dragon and Falcon 9, and look at them go.
Falcon 9 first stage successfully landed.
And there you can see on your screen, Falcon 9 has landed. This is the first Falcon 9 to carry humans to orbit, so very exciting for us. And as you can see on your right screen, Bob and Doug are still making their way to their targeted orbit.
M1D to recovery 1.
So exciting today. There is a great view right in front of you of dragons separating.
Confirmed.
And there's that call out. Dragon is now officially making its way to the International Space Station today.
Thanks, Bala. Congratulations to you and the F9 team for the first human ride for Falcon 9. And it was incredible. Appreciate all the hard work, and thanks for the great ride to space.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
Falcon 9 switching downrange.
Landing legs have deployed.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
And wow, as you saw coming
And
down,
JRTI,
that first stage Falcon 9
operators moving to proceed.
Payload deploy confirmed.
And there is that confirmation. We got a live view as it was deploying from the vehicle. Those Starlink satellites are making their way, separating from second stage right in front of you right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff of Falcon 9 and Starlink 8.
Stage 1 landing legs have deployed.
Wow, and we got a live, awesome view.
And
touchdown.
stage 1 is landed. Landing operators proceed to 11.100 on recovery 1.
Oh, and it looks like we can actually see there's that first SkySat satellite. Very cool views today. Now we just are waiting for that third and final SkySat here shortly. These 3 SkySats will be joining 15 already in orbit, and 3 more will be deploying on a separate Starlink mission later this summer, completing their fleet of 21 SkySats.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Go Falcon, go GPS.
Stage separation confirmed.
Landing leg deployment looks like right down the center.
And
Looks
stage
like
one
a
is
successful
landed.
landing.
Recovery operators move into
I see it for
11.100
stage.
on
Excellent.
Payload separation confirmed.
And successful confirmation of the spacecraft continuing on to perform its mission. From here, the satellite will undergo some activation checks and perform burns to raise into a circular orbit about 20,200 kilometers above the Earth's surface.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
Stage one.
So, landing laser deploying now.
Nominal park orbit insertion.
And there it is. That is our 57th successful landing of Falcon 9.
Payload separation confirmed.
And there it is. Avionics engineer calls. Payload separation has deployed, confirming that via telemetry.
Duration.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And liftoff.
Stage one, landing leg deploy.
Wow, look at that stage one sitting on our drone ship. Of course, I will still love you. Oh, you can see the video just came back here of them floating away into space. To date now, we've sent 595 Starlink satellites into orbit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And liftoff for the Falcon 9. Go Starlink.
Stage separation confirmed.
Stage one, landing leg deploy.
Our touchdown and shutoff. Successful landing of the first stage booster. Once again, this is the 6th time that we have utilized this booster on a mission. There we go. We can see the visual confirmation of Starlink deployment. Like I said before, those 58 Starlinks will be joining 600 that are already on orbit. And shortly, they will be deploying their solar arrays.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon's first East Coast polar launch, Ola, Argentina.
here comes Falcon 9 attempting its 4th landing.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
And you could not ask for a better landing than that. Falcon 9 has landed once again. That is number 4 for this first stage booster and the 58th overall of an orbital class rocket.
Solcom separation confirmed.
All right, you've seen it, we heard it. Successful deployment of that Salcom 1B satellite. And as a reminder, this satellite and Salcom 1A's satellite's goal is to gather soil moisture. It helps increase the productivity and competitiveness of the agriculture sector. It helps us generate risk maps that can help control crop disease. It helps implement better fertilizer systems and provide early flood warnings. These two Salcom satellites work together with Italy's Cosmos SkyMed constellation, and they work together by providing up to 225 Earth images per day.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
Vehicle's pitching downrange. M1D performance is nominal.
All right, visual confirmation there
landing confirmed.
that this booster has landed for a second time. There we see a live shot from our drone ship.
Starlink deploy confirmed.
There on your screen, we see the Starlink satellites have deployed, and using the momentum that they got from the slight spin around about the central axis. What a beautiful sight.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Vehicle pitching downrange.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Looks like right in the center. That marks 61 successful recoveries. Third time for this booster. So you can see the Starlink satellites gently floating away from the second stage. Now, shortly they will, once they've had a chance to space out a little bit, they'll deploy their solar arrays, and over the next few days and weeks, they'll start to distance themselves out using their onboard ion thrusters to make their way to their final operational orbits.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
And right down the middle, Falcon 9 has landed. This particular booster has landed for the 6th time. This marks our 62nd successful recovery of a Falcon 9 first stage. And now you can see on screen these satellites are slowly separating from the second stage. Shortly they will deploy their solar arrays and over the next few weeks distance themselves from one another and use their onboard ion thrusters to make their way to their operational orbit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And we have liftoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Seco.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And we had a little bit of a rough camera view there, but the Falcon has landed on our drone ship for its third landing. And there you could see on your screen the stack of 60 Starlink satellites have successfully deployed from second stage. And what an awesome view with the sunlight hitting those Starlink satellites. And right there, we just watched the final deployment for SpaceX's 100th successful mission.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Go Falcon, go GPS.
Vehicles pitching downrange. Stage separation confirmed. Nominal parking orbit.
There's good orbit, and at the same time, we have touchdown of our Falcon 9 on Of Course I Still Love You.
Payload deploy confirmed.
And there confirms the deployment of the GPS-3 satellite as it's drifting away from Falcon 9.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
And resilience rises. Not even gravity contains humanity when we explore as one for all.
M1 propulsion is nominal.
That's the word we want to hear. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Into this historic mission, flying crew on board Dragon and Falcon 9.
Stage separation confirmed. Yes, that's with the position of signal.
And you see that stage separation has confirmed. There goes that MVAC engine. Stage 2, crew 1 is now on their way to the International Space Station. And I believe we've had a touchdown on the drone ship.
We've got stage 1 has touched down on the drone ship in the Atlantic Ocean.
Take a look. That's inside Crew Dragon right now. Our Crew 1 crew now coasting in low Earth orbit, still attached to that second stage. In just a couple of minutes, we should see that second stage separate and Crew Dragon will be flying free.
Dragon separation confirmed.
And separation confirmed. You can see that second stage departing. Crew Dragon leaving it behind.
Separation confirmed.
Confirmation from teams on the ground and the crew. You can see them monitoring those 3 display panels, monitoring their journey to the International Space Station and where they are in the world right now, or over the world, I should say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And liftoff of Sentinel-6, Michael Freilich, continuing a legacy of ocean observation and international collaboration to benefit all humanity.
M1 propulsion is nominal.
Bearing separation confirmed.
And there goes the fairing. That's exposed. That is Sentinel-6, Michael Freilich, there on your screen. That is the satellite that has been exposed now because the fairings have been jettisoned and separated, and you just saw it there tumbling away. Some beautiful shots on the way to orbit. There goes Sentinel-6. That is a beautiful sight. Watching it drift off there. Again, we are kind of shaded by the Earth, so we're not in direct sunlight at this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Landing legs have deployed. Here it comes. All right. And for the 7th time, this Falcon has landed. This marks our 61st successful recovery of a Falcon 9 first stage.
And call out of confirmation of Starlink deployment. So those 60 Starlink satellites gently floating away from the second stage. And because of the spin on the second stage, they'll start to space themselves out.
There's a view from our drone ship. Here comes Falcon 9.
Chico.
And Falcon 9 has landed once again. That is the 68th successful first stage recovery. This mission also marks the 100th successful flight of Falcon 9.
Dragon separation confirmed.
And there is a Dragon separated from the second stage. The Dragon is carrying approximately 6,400 pounds of cargo to the International Space Station on this mission.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff. All teams triage alarms.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, and we have liftoff.
Stage 1 propulsion nominal.
Stage separation confirmed.
And confirmation that there you saw it on your screen, the two fairing halves have separated, exposing the SXM-7 satellite. This is the 7th flight and therefore the 7th landing of this particular booster, also marking the 69th successful recovery of a Falcon 9 first stage.
Payload separation confirmed.
And there on your screen, we can see that the payload has separated. We've received confirmation of that successful separation of the SXM-7 satellite from our second stage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Stage 2 start of terminal guidance.
And Falcon 9 does it again. That's 5 times for this booster, and the 70th successful recovery of a Falcon 9 to date.